Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Denise. Today's video is going to be about this illusion of the past and this illusion of the future and how everything that exists only exists here, now, and within you. So we're going to get into this and I'm going to help you understand, especially for those of you that aren't seeing movement or feel like you've been waiting or, it's been this amount of time. This comes up a lot. I get this literally on a weekly basis multiple times where someone is telling me that they've been feeling a certain way, they've been doing the things, they've been focused over here, but yet it's been 4 days, 8 days, 6 weeks, whatever it is, and nothing's shown up, and then they get discouraged and they go back into this cycle. So we're going to talk about that in a way that's going to help you really comprehend what's actually happening here. Before I get into that, I want to let you know I have a specific person workshop coming up February 12th at 11 a.m. Pacific time. You don't have to be available for it. Once you register, you can send me an email with your circumstances, concerns, questions, as much as you want, as long as you want. You can email me multiple times. It's okay. And I will be sure to address all of that in this workshop. This workshop is going to be 2.5 hours of specific person. And so it's going to cover every aspect, every question, everything. And then everybody that registers will receive a link to appear, to be there live for it, and to also have access to that video indefinitely. So there's a link in the description below to check that out. All right, so here, now, within, this is where it all exists, right? There is nothing out there. There is nothing that you're waiting for it to show up. You're waiting for it to come. And so, what happens oftentimes is people get into a space where they believe they're living from the end or living in the end of their fulfilled desire, and they feel good and they're holding that. And then these thoughts start creeping in about maybe things that were said in the past or what they think the person might be doing out there or what has happened in the, however many days or weeks that we've been in no contact. And what they're not understanding is that this whole idea of something happening or going to be happening in the future is all made up and doesn't exist. That's an illusion. And that anything that you think happened in the past also made up an illusion. Nothing has ever happened and nothing is ever going to be happening. It is literally all now. It's all happening now, now, infinitely and forever. So when you're in a now moment, being aware that you're waiting for something to happen, you're creating that now. When you're in a now moment and you're being aware that it's been 6 weeks and you haven't heard from your person, you're making that up. That's not real. That there is no 6 weeks that have accrued and gone by. It's all now. You're in the now moment from your present reality, which is the only reality. And in fact, not even your present 3D reality. Your present moment of awareness is the only true reality. That's the only truth. That's where everything is created from, or where you experience from. It all exists, it's all within. What you're aware of in the now moment is real. That's the only real thing. Everything else outside of that comes as a result of where you are being in the now moment, okay? So when you are saying it's been 6 weeks since I've seen or heard from my person, you're literally creating that illusion right now in that now moment. And you've been carrying it with you, right? It maybe was 2 weeks and then it turned into 3 weeks and then it turned into 4. And you've been creating that this whole time. But that past that appears as real, it's not real. It's your whole past is created from your now moment. Your present moment creates your past. And every time you change and become a new version, or every time you become aware of something different, you automatically are changing your past. You don't even realize it because it's happening automatically. But whoever you are now, you will automatically pull from the all that is that's available now within the appearance of the past that matches who that is, that supports you being that person now. So, and this is really cool because, like, whenever you start to think about a past, or even like up to this point nothing has happened, up to this point I haven't heard from my person, I want you to call yourself out on this and point out what you're doing. I'm making that shit up. I'm literally choosing that past, which is an illusion, from all the possible nows, and I'm saying that that's who I am, the person who's been waiting and hasn't heard anything for 6 weeks. You're creating it now. Everything is now and it's all within you. So it's also not something you're waiting for it out here to show up, right? These two concepts have to be reworked. These two concepts of this future and this past, and they're both keeping me from having what I want. You're freaking doing that now. You're keeping you from having what you want in the now moment by making up some BS story about how this thing happened and they said this and now they might be doing that, and I'm going to wait and see if they change over the course of the next week, and if not, I'm giving it all up. Like, it's all now. It's all now. It's all within, and it's here. It's you. You are the kingdom of heaven. You all possibilities exist. So this is what revision is, right? Revision isn't this idea of I'm going to make myself believe that this happened instead of what I experienced. It's not that at all. Because truthfully, when you are applying revision from the truth, from knowing what's really going on, you understand that it didn't happen that way anyway. You're also making that up right now. When you think about a memory that you believe happened 5 years ago that hurt you, that didn't happen then. And you're not changing to make your now version believe that it happened differently. You're saying, now this is who I am, so this is how I remember that. This is who I am, and that's the memory that would line up with this, right? And so you can approach it either way. You can be strong in your conviction of who you are now, and your past will change in accordance with that version automatically. Or if you struggle with that, and if every time you say who you are, you keep having these conscious thoughts about the limiting beliefs that are in the way of that, right? The memories that contradict who you're saying you're being now, then you consciously revise that memory so that it can further support who you're being now. But it's really important that you understand you're not actually changing a past, because there's no past to change. And you're not making yourself believe or trick yourself that something different happened, because you know nothing actually happened. It's all happening now, here, now, here, now, here, now. And it's all accessible within you. That's the part where you want to that's the freedom, right? That's the concept also that's so important. There's no future, there is no past. These are all stories, they're illusions that I'm making up from who I'm being right now, and I have entire complete freedom to be whoever I want to be right now. I always have that. I always have access or the ability to tap into the freedom of choice, the freedom of definition, the freedom of concept, the freedom of state. Like, this is the one true thing in your imagination. Who you're being from within, you have the freedom to be whoever you choose to be. You have the freedom to say, because it all is you. You're all of it. And you're just learning to be aware from a different perspective. And so, right, it's all there. It's all within. It's all here within right now. There is nothing else to change. There's nothing else to do. There's nothing else to worry about. There's nothing else to focus on. Now, who are you being now? Who are you being now? Who are you being now? And then anything that comes up that is out of, that doesn't support who you're being now, it's not, you don't have to resist it. It's not a big deal, but recognize it's an illusion. It's not truth. It's not real. And it didn't happen in the past, and it's not going to happen in the future. It's happening now. Get on the bus, get on the train. Don't miss it, right? Grab it now. Hold on to it now. Be it now. All right. That's a quick one because I have a client in a few minutes. So I will see you guys next video. Bye.